Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are looking at something is seriously off with Ryan Garcia. And to be honest, I have to agree with that title, bro. With what he's been posting, with what he said, he's seeing kids get raped. Like, bro, that story did not make any sense to me. Because, like, why would they tie him up as a little kid, bring him to the woods to watch other kids get, I don't know. Either way, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Months, Ryan Garcia went from speaking like this.
I didn't even let the insecurities of I can't believe I got dropped or the fear of embarrassment, none of that got to me in that moment.
To speaking like this.
It wasn't hard. I knew he was gonna come back. I even told him, you'll be back. Remember, he was all, don't ever talk to me again, blah, blah, blah. I said, you'll be back, Mr. 30K pay-per-view boss. Talk was
Fear of
Bro, look at his eyes in this clip, and then look at his eyes in this clip. Do you guys see, like, you can tell his eyes are smiling. He seems alright in this clip, and then in this clip, bro,
I said, you'll be back, Mr. 30K pay-per-view boss.
I said it all, Chad.
It's possible to think this was the case for only one of the podcasts he was on. But it's clear from multiple appearances he has done recently that something has seriously changed. Despite being only 25, Ryan has been in boxing from a very young age, and people are speculating whether the long time in the sport has been catching up with him. Ever since entering the professional world of boxing,
Bro, Ryan wanted to become a pro at 16 years old, and since he couldn't do it in America, because I think in America you have to be 18, his dad literally took him to Mexico, made him a pro, and then he fought, I believe, 3 fights over there, won them all, and then came to America as a pro, and then, you know, his career.
He's been the cover boy for lighter weight divisions, as he built his online persona fairly early, and was a familiar face for many, not only boxing fans. But recently, there has been a radical change in his behavior by displaying signs of alcohol or drug abuse in his speeches, as he keeps stuttering and is barely able to string the sentences together. So what has caused the sudden change in his mannerism, and did the events in the last 10 months have anything to do with it? It all started back in April 2023 when he was scheduled to fight Gervonta Davis at a 136-pound catchweight bout.
This is where I feel like his life started going downhill, bro. Like, as soon as he got dropped by Tank, it's De La Hoya's fault. Oh, it's this guy's fault. Oh, I should have won. Oh, there's too many clauses. Like,
at this point, both fighters were undefeated, and some of the biggest.
And I promise you, without any clauses, I promise you, Tank would have won either way, bro. Tank has fucking explosive shots. Like, he has explosive shots, bro. With every shot, it's like a bomb going off. And then with Ryan's power, you can't compare the two. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest draws in the sport. During this period, boxing was facing a huge problem of top guys avoiding each other and settling for lower competition to not risk their undefeated records. And with the rise of the UFC and the politics deeply involved in boxing, many of the fight fans left the sport as they weren't getting what they wanted.
With this fight, like I said, it's gonna determine where boxing needs to be headed. This right here is gonna determine either fighters are gonna fight right now and get to it or not. You gotta understand, we both have careers without each other. I could fight other people and make millions of dollars. He could fight other people and make millions of dollars. Obviously, we came into this fight and said, no, we're gonna do this now. So this right here will show where the trajectory of the sport's gonna go to.
Throughout the build-up to their fight, Garcia touched up on these problems and admitted he accepted this fight to shed some light on the sport again, despite many of the stipulations Davis's team had put him under. The big taboo before this bout was the fact Davis placed the rehydration clause on him, where he wasn't allowed to gain more than 10 pounds in between the weigh-in and night of the fight. This meant he wouldn't be at his 100% during the match, as he was still depleted. Nevertheless, the bout was set to be one of the biggest ones we have seen in boxing recently, and
bro, I like Tank, but I do have to say this, bro. That night that fucking Garcia got out for that fight, bro, he looked like a skeleton. He dead ass looked like a skeleton. He fought a skeleton. They basically put that bone thing that you see in your science class right in front of Tank and was like, knock him out. That's what literally happened right there, bro. And obviously he got
both fighters
dropped.
made the walk. And although Garcia brought the fight to him, Davis outboxed him convincingly. He managed to win only 2 rounds and got dropped in the second. Then in the 7th round, Davis glanced him with the liver shot, which forced Garcia's body to shut down, and he wasn't able to recover before the 10-second count. However, the fight was a huge success as they managed to sell 1.2 million pay-per-views at the price of $85, which made Garcia roughly $30 million. So it's safe to say it was a win-win situation for both. However, it's very well possible this was the...
Bro, they keep saying Ryan made $30 million on that fight, so keep the purse. That was all a bullshit. Like, but what I heard is whoever wins keeps the purse, but I guess not.
Peak of his career as things took a downturn from here. Following his knockout loss, Garcia's relationship with Golden Boy Promotion started to fall apart as they got involved in a legal battle. Besides the legal issues, he has been going back and forth with its founder Oscar De La Hoya on Twitter, where he was accusing him of disrespecting his career and being around him only for the money.
Language I don't know.
Oscar, bro, rolling his eyes, bro. It's the funniest shit. Him talking right about him, right in front of him, but acting like he's not even in the room. That's the funniest shit I've seen, bro.
So, it's very clear to me that, they're backing this guy to beat me.
I don't care what he's saying,
bro. They thought Duna was going to beat me. He was the next Filipino star. They saying he's the next Mexican star.
De La Hoya was late.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When De La Hoya wiped his eyes, like, whoa, what you wiping right there, bro? Are you a bit sad about what you're saying? Hold on.
To give his side of the story on the matter.
Bernard stated that if it was him, he didn't say, well, this is what Ryan should do. So when you're dealing with kids, it's really hard to get across that message. And then you have Ryan saying this and that. So it's all BS.
The situation got very messy between the two, and neither side was completely innocent. Nevertheless, Garcia managed to get back in the win column by TKOing Duarte in round 8. And just as it seemed like things would start to get better for him, his appearance on the PBD podcast took people by surprise. This was the first time we've seen him do any interviews since the last fight, and many noticed a sudden change in his speech and demeanor.
I brought the energy to the gym. When I come in the gym, everybody's having a great time and we're all working hard. I'm like a brother. I'm brotherhood.
The initial noticeable change was the physical transformation in his face, as he appeared more bloated and puffy. While this could be attributed to weight gain, it could also signal alcohol abuse, as excessive drinking often leads to water retention around the face. If we take a look at his old...
Hey, bro, with the press conference with him and Davis literally called out his drinking, and Ryan didn't deny it. He just kept saying, so what of it? So what? I'll drink a beer and I'll still beat you. What?
Older interviews, he typically appeared relaxed and thoughtful in his speech. However, in this one, he seemed visibly uneasy throughout the conversation, frequently diverting from the topic and interrupting Patrick by picking up his phone mid-question or cutting him off mid-sentence. Another noticeable change was his tone of voice, which shifted from somewhat high-pitched.
Like I wasn't afraid of the moment because I knew that's in me. And it's always gonna be in me.
To sounding as if he had been smoking and drinking heavily over a long period of time.
But the shoulder roll is a beautiful thing, and Mayweather is so super good at it.
But the shoulder roll is a beautiful thing. Like, bro, come on. What the fuck happened to your voice, bro? He said that's because of the yelling, because of he's promoting the fight. Bro, this interview was before the fight. What the fuck is going on with your voice?
Viewers also observed his lack of awareness regarding constant chewing into the mic, which seemed unusual given his status as a top professional boxer. While one might argue this behavior was showcased on a single podcast, a month later, he displayed similar conduct on the Helwani show. According to comments, it seemed that people anticipated he would say random things and were primarily there to laugh at him, which was quite obvious from comments such as Ariel trying to have a discussion.
I think I'm losing my mind.
With a high teenager, I am a fan of this new coked up Ryan. And after seeing this interview, Ryan is slowly turning into Kanye levels of delusion. Many have speculated whether he is under the influence of alcohol or heavier drugs. Despite admitting multiple times to enjoying smoking weed and having a drink occasionally, he has never mentioned taking heavier substances. However, based on his behavior and facial expressions, one could argue that something else is at play. Comparing his appearance on the Impulsive and Bradley Martin show just 10 months earlier, none of these signs were present. His face didn't appear bloated, and he looked noticeably younger. Additionally, his tone of voice and mannerisms resembled those of a professional athlete. In addition to accusations of drinking and drug use, another issue has surfaced regarding Ryan's gambling addiction. Recently, popular influencer Bryce Hall.
Chat, if you've never gambled before, please stay away from it. That's all I'm gonna say to y'all. If you've never gambled before, stay away from it. And if you do gamble, then gamble. Bro, it's stupid. It's a stupid thing. I've never done it in my life.
Deeply entrenched in gambling debts and being exploited as a fish in high-stakes games.
But I know about the poker games that he's losing millions of dollars at because I've played at some of those games and they tell me how much of a fucking fish he is. Basically, just throws money. He's like an idiot.
See, I don't know if I believe that, because if you go to a poker game and you sit at a table and be like, hey, that dude that was just sitting here, how much did he lose? And I don't think they're gonna tell you that, bro. Shouldn't it be confidential?
Hey, I will verify that by Bryce. I've got a lot of buddies at the top level of the poker games that run through Cali and Vegas. And he's definitely a fucking fish that loses a lot.
Unless it's like that, unless it's your buddies are playing and he's playing with them, and then they go and tell you, bro, I played with Ryan and that dude be spending so much money on gamble. He's stupid, bro. He just lost $5 million to me, and it's like,
It's really weird how he took a 2-year hiatus from boxing, and then now randomly he's like, oh, I won all these money fights. Oh, because he's losing all of his money at these poker tables.
This accusation might not be unfounded, as he often discusses his anticipated
Bryce
earnings
can never
from
be Ryan,
upcoming
bro.
fights
He's
rather than focusing on winning in the ring. While many MMA fighters transition to boxing to leverage their UFC fame for higher earnings, Garcia aims to enter MMA and challenge the bantamweight champion, who primarily specializes in striking.
I'll beat his ass in MMA, guaranteed.
In MMA?
Yeah, I'm a natural. You don't understand. I'm a natural wrestler. I just beat my security.
This one is so stupid. It's like me saying, oh yeah, I've never boxed, I've never done the UFC before, but bro, I literally just beat my little brother, bro. I just beat my little brother in boxing. Let me in, bro. It's like, bro, what are you saying?
Wrestler,
Get your ass whipped.
I know I'm gonna knock him out in boxing. That's not even fair. What is fair is to test myself in MMA, because I know if I put my mind to it and I trained every day and I had Nate helping me, even Alex Pereira, all of them, and I
every day
really
for the
locked
next
in,
5 years.
he will not beat me. I've already got people that are connected to Dana to ask him, let's do this. I'll come to UFC, pay me a bag, I'm there.
Some argue this is overly ambitious on Ryan's part, considering MMA strikers bring a diverse skill set beyond boxing. O'Malley responded with a humorous skit alongside his coach, mocking Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya.
Ryan, we need money. We're in debt from betting, brother.
Oscar, I think I could fuck Sugar Sean up, honestly.
You could fight MMA. You could beat whoever you want. You could beat John Jones.
I seriously think I could wrestle.
Wrestle your security guard. Show him. Prove him. You're an athlete. You're a natural. You can do whatever, brother. Let's get it on. Hold on.
He just fucked up his security guard.
Look, I'll fight Dana.
Dana.
Bryce further contended that Garcia's gambling debts
I really took the cocaine. I'll fight Dana.
motivated his push for a fight against Devin Haney, acknowledging his slim chances of victory in his current condition. Despite
bro, Devin better whoop that ass, bro. Devin better whoop that fucking ass up.
Widespread doubts about Garcia's professionalism, Haney also accused him of reeking of alcohol during their face-off.
Brian was at the motherfucking press conference drunk as a skunk. Hopefully, you know, he get it together before April 20th. And I'm gonna have him punch drunk on that day.
As the two have been going on a press tour to promote their fight, it's evident that Garcia may be further embracing his newfound persona.
I promise you, I'm coming straight for you. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. I'm talking about ugly.
We know that, you know, Ryan does not want the fight to be here. Behind closed doors, he's tricking the people. He's doing anything that he can to make the fight go to Vegas on a later date. But the fight needs to happen on April 20th.
You're with me 24/7. Have you ever seen me do cocaine? Never in your life, huh? I love you. What happened? Ever. Fuck out of here, motherfucker. All right, what if I came up there and I beat the fuck out of you, motherfucker? I bet you won't do it.
See, and this part of the whole press conference really got me. It's like him actually heating up at a fan just talking from the stage. He actually heated, bro. Look at Ryan's face. Just look at his face.
All right, what if I came up there and I beat the fuck out of you, motherfucker? I bet you won't do it.
You see that? How he, bro, he is so pissed right there.
Go do it. You ain't gonna do shit. Sit your little ass down. I don't even know who you are, bro. I can't even see you, bro. I don't know where these voices are coming from, bro.
Despite his antics during the media press tour, he has also been active on Twitter Spaces, exhibiting recent erratic behavior that has sparked concerns about his readiness to face Haney in the ring.
One thing we do have to give Ryan, though, we have to give him, is that he's actually smart, bro. Like, he only has 19 fights, 19-1, I believe, or 20-1, or whatever. Well, Devin had 31-1, 31-0. Fuck, I can't even speak, chat. He had 31-0, and he has like 20-1, and he's more popular than him because he's always on TikTok, he's always on Instagram, he's always on YouTube, and he's always talking. He's getting so much fans at a very young age with very little fights.
Amazing, bro. Looking good, training good. I'm laughing because I'm high as fuck.
What's next for you?
I'm gonna beat Sean O'Malley's ass in MMA. I never let a dude with rainbow hair beat me in my life.
During the press events, he took the opportunity to address accusations of drug and alcohol abuse.
And just to be really direct.
What the fuck happened to your voice?
So at the end of the day, I've been screaming for these promos, but I'm not even gonna react. At the end of the day, you know, I want to clarify some
Stop
things.
the coke, nigga. It's fucking up your voice.
I want to clarify some things.
Fucking Oscar trying to hold his breath.
I don't do cocaine. I would do a live drug test.
What do you do?
I would do a
What do you
live
do?
drug test.
What do you do?
I drink and I smoke weed, and so has the majority of this room. I'm real. I'm like this. I do drink. I do smoke. Now what? It's okay. Guess what? We all have our flaws, and we all.
It's okay, but it's not okay when you're trying to be a public figure for the youth and then come out and say, I smoke, I drink, who cares? And then you're like the little kids that fans of yours are gonna be like, that is true, who cares? Let me just, who cares?
We all evolve as people. Look at, I'm 25 years old. You gotta remember, the weight of the world sometimes feels like it's on my shoulders. I don't know how many people have been 25 years old and made $100 million in their life and can do whatever they want. I want to see what you would do in my shoes. Probably a lot more than some weed.
In addition to a potential matchup with O'Malley, Helwani suggested that he faces Ilia Topuria, who has accomplished something reminiscent of McGregor's rise. If you're interested in a full breakdown of Topuria following in Conor's footsteps to achieve superstar status, be sure to check out this video next.
Chat, all I gotta say is, Ryan, please wake the fuck up, bro. You used to be like one of the top people with barely any fights. And when I say barely, it's not like he barely has actually any fights. He has like 19, or matter of fact, here, let's search it up. Ryan Garcia. I fucked it up already. Ryan Garcia. Okay, they're not gonna show me record until I search it up. Record. Oh, see, he has 24 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws. And he's so famous, bro. Let's be honest. Devin Haney scheduled for April 20th. Hell yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching Haney whoop his ass. But either way, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification. And don't forget to check out Mark fighting with a great video. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him a like. Okay, I can't even give him a like. Hold on. Hey, yo, you guys better not scan this QR code, bro. Continue to browse your mobile device to bro, fuck out of here. Don't be showing me shit like that while I'm on stream. Either way, peace.